I went to Atlanta for my 25th birthday with some friends, and while we were there, we were in some club, and these dudes invited us into their section. There was ladies and dudes in the section, so it was up, it was lit. There was liquor, champagne, everything was free. The wings were coming, you know. I was having a good ass time, so much so that one of the dudes from the section had my phone, and he was posting on Snapchat from my phone. But I was in a relationship at the time. Now, I wasn't doing nothing crazy. We were literally just partying. I wasn't even dancing on anybody. Like, come on. My boyfriend at the time saw the videos, and he got so mad when I got home, which was weird because I used to go out and like party or whatever and do the same things in our city, which was Richmond at the time, but he wouldn't get mad about it. So I couldn't figure out why he was so mad. Fast forward to some years later, I am watching TV and I look at some dude on the TV and I'm like, that dude looks so familiar, but I can't figure out who he is. The dude is on some marriage show now, but he was on the Atlanta Falcons. Now I understand why he was so mad. But I'm literally just a girl, so I don't know. Like, I didn't know. I barely, like, we were just partying. We didn't talk to the guy. Like, we didn't talk to him. We were just partying.
So knowing all of that, you still came to the conclusion that it was just about the money. Yikes.
What the does that mean?
That's one hell of an intro. Viewer discretion is advised.
I don't get why I'm still single. I don't get it. I'm a catch.
Sweetheart, telling yourself that multiple times is not going to change the outcome. If it's true, you can just say it one time. We get it.
What is going on in my life where I don't have a man? Or are my standards too high? Do I box myself in a corner all the time? Like nowadays, men today want to be chased. What happened to masculinity? What happened to chivalry? What happened to men courting women?
Contrary to popular belief, all of that is still very much so happening. But what's more concerning is, why isn't it happening for you in particular?
Back in the day, dating was so much easier. And it was fun.
How the fuck did you know that dating back in the day was enjoyable? I know you weren't dating then. How do you figure that things were better back in the day? It's probably the same as it is now. The only difference is we have social media, so everybody gets to get on here and tell their 2 cents about shit that really doesn't matter about dating.
Today's dating is hell. You give a guy your number, and all of a sudden, you don't hear from them until like 3 to 4 days later. What was the point of me giving you my number? If you're not going to text me, I don't get it.
Okay, I'll do my best to try and provide some insight. You are what we like to call a bench player. You only get in the game when we call your number. Literally. And like any player for any sport, they always have a difficult time going to the bench. Especially when they think they're a starter.
The talking doesn't go as far as the actual act. There are no, let me take you out to dinner. Let's go catch a movie. What happened to men actually planning dates?
Well, if you must ask, y'all told us y'all didn't want to go on dates unless it was somewhere extravagant. Y'all was saying that if the date is not $500 or more, then it's not even a date. The average U.S. citizen can't afford a $500 date randomly, let alone multiple times within a month. Y'all also shame men for wanting to take women to the Cheesecake Factory as a first date. Did y'all forget? Y'all got on every podcast, on every mountaintop, on every social media platform, and told us this repeatedly. So now we are actually taking heed to what you guys were actually saying.
How do you date in today's society? I do not chase men. I don't do it. I did it once, would never do it again. I don't got time to be dating no guy that don't have no money. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound shallow, but I've dated broke men my whole life.
Well, since you brought it up, the concept of broke is something that you guys don't comprehend very well. Y'all would call a man that makes $70,000 a year broke. And in the same breath say that you deserve a man that makes above $200,000 a year. But y'all refuse to accept and understand that those guys don't want y'all back. So if your dating history is broke men, I think that's where you should stay. That's where you've had your most success. Why change it up? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. No pun intended.
I have. Now I'm in a place where I have money and I want to travel and I want to see the world. I don't want you to buy me nothing because I can buy myself. That's not what I want. I want you to have the financial stability to pick up and go on a trip. That's all I'm asking.
Even if you made $150,000 a year, you can't just pick up and go as you please. Whether you be an entrepreneur, whether you work for someone's company, you still have to answer to somebody.
Oh, you're just very intimidating. What the does that mean? How do I come off intimidating when I'm the most socializing person ever?
If you are, that wasn't very convincing. But you know what? You ain't got to listen to me. I'm just a normal guy. Y'all get the change.
You're only a catch to the people that want to catch you. And apparently, the people that you want to catch you just want to fumble you. Nobody wants that.
I'm standing on the train and look at all these men. What happened to giving up your seat for women? No man offered me a seat.
Anyways, here's how to tell if your sign is cheap.
My fiance just dumped me 5 months before our wedding.
I think I'm just gonna have to accept that I'm gonna be single forever.
If you're in a relationship, would you let someone fly you out?
Absolutely.
While in a relationship?
Yeah.
What about your man? How do you think he'll feel about that?
Him. If somebody flies me out,
Period. I'm out. You only live once.
Wait, we didn't do body count.
I have 1,100.
Something is wrong with you.
That's, I think, more than last time.
Wait, Andrew, why are you making that face, Andrew?
But Andrew, I've been doing this for 10 years. His eyes.
Say it again, Lawrence.
I have
I don't think he
1,100.
heard you. Say it one more time.
1,101.
What is the worst thing you guys have done drunk?
Cheat on my boyfriend! To the back of my mom's car!
Did you get caught cheating?
No!
Well, what about you?
I've been cheating!
You cheated as well?
Also, something sick has happened in the world where men are acting like they're the prize.
If you have money, you got to spend money on girls. If you want an upper echelon type of girl, you have to spend money.
How much?
Enough.
What's the problem with dating in 2025?
Cinderella took off one shoe and found love. You took off all your clothes and couldn't find love.
I actually hate it when men take credit for what women go through in childbirth. You know, I'm talking about these fucking new age dudes out here like, we're pregnant. We had a baby. It's like, shut the fuck up. You did nothing. You're being insulted. It's like when my wife says, we made a lot of money, you know. Oh, did we do that, Ben? Is that... I feel like I'm the one in labor here, you know. It's no epidural for hard work, I'll tell you that much.
I hate men. Like, I hate men. If there's a hate club for men, I want to join it. I want to be in it because I...
And it's funny because you're sitting up there thinking that you caught him. And this man, you got... These women are not slick. They think they are. Once again, because men don't call them on their BS.
Prove a point, and we're about to prove ours. All right. Come on, what are we doing?
Shorten it up.
Shorten it?
Shorten that thing up.
No, you're come down
Shorten
here.
that thing up.
That's cheating.
There you
That's
go.
not
No, it
fair.
ain't. No, it ain't.
Oh my gosh.
You ready?
Yeah, go.
All right, show me what you got.
Go.
Show me what you got. It's coming. Hold on.
Oh. Oh. What are you doing?
Come on. Get it in there. Get it in the bucket. Come on. Get it in the bucket now.
No.
Get it in the bucket.
This ain't even right.
Get it in the bucket. Come on. And I tell you, sometimes it comes out dual streams. That'd be shooting out left, right, dual streams. Come on, get it in the bucket.
Well,
get it in the bucket. Come on now.
If you cut it off and back on.
What? I ain't got control over cutting on and off. That thing cuts on by itself.
Spout.
Come on, get it in there. You got it everywhere. It's all over yonder.
I'm getting it on my
You
shoes.
missed. You missed. Now it's all over the back side of the toilet.
Oh my.
Get it in there. Come on.
Something's gotta be.
I think men are idiots.
All of them.
Y'all, I hate men. I am so over them. Holy crap.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Can we bring back catcalling?
What?
Not specifically but like flirting.
Catcalling and flirting are very different things, but by all means, continue.
Men don't do it anymore. And I noticed this because they don't walk up to bars and they don't flirt like at the gym anywhere. Men don't walk up to anyone anywhere.
And why should they? They've been told to stay away from women, that women don't want them, they don't need them, that it's all men. Why would any sane man in this day and age walk up to a woman?
But they don't even catcall. Like the creepy men who used to catcall don't even do that anymore.
Apparently it's getting so bad out there that some women want attention from the creepy guys.
Men have gotten like afraid to talk to women.
No, they're not afraid. It's just honestly not worth their time.
Like, not saying I need a man to call me, but a confidence boost every once in a while won't do me any harm.
Then go and get it from some of your female friends.
Let me get offended by you catcalling me at least.
So they want to be offended. I think I can help with that.
I walked through like construction sites today and like nothing. Not even like a honk from a car. Like, not saying let's be creepy, but like maybe let's be a little creepy and like bring some confidence back a little bit.
If a person has to go looking for validation from outside sources, then they actually don't have any confidence to begin with.
I feel like these women, these modern women, think that they're entitled to our time. They literally think that. It's not any, or, well, we're just joking around. They literally think they're entitled to a man's time.
Ever want to hear about how men need to open up about their trauma in my life? A man got on this app and talked about how he walked in on his girl getting DP'd. Rotisserie chicken, cheating squared, he saw it. At a party after witnessing her walk up the stairs with these two dudes. And then he showed the screenshot of her saying, I'm sorry, I couldn't tell them to stop because my mouth was too full.
Which is like saying, I'm sorry, officer, I couldn't see that
red light because of the bottle of liquor in front of my face. And then you know what people said? They said, oh, so you watched your girlfriend get assaulted and you didn't help her. And then they started adding in details to his story to tell him how it actually happened, about how she was blackout drunk and she was dragged up the stairs. And the mouth comment was like her actual excuse. And nobody asked them to do that. The girl didn't come out and say, here's my side of the story. They just started instinctively gaslighting the man and darvoing him. Deny, accuse, reverse victim and offender. And now they're insistent on that story. They've convinced themselves of that story. Like as if the mouth was too full comment was like a legitimate excuse. She was making fun of him for being upset that she got Darth Mauled at a party. And then they made up a scenario where it couldn't have been her fault. And it was...
Today's challenge, you will walk up to the table and take accountability. There's no time limit. The first person to do it takes home $100,000. Are you ladies ready? It's on you.
So, what did you say about the bill?
I was just saying I didn't want to perpetuate gender norms by paying for it, you know?
Okay.
He's like, what is this, 50s? Like, oh, I'm the man, so only I can work and make money to pay bills. It's like, that is so outdated and frankly patriarchal, you know?
What if we just split it?
You know, we could do that, but what message does that send? Job is done, we're equal now? We're not. So I think the only way we really fight back is if you pay for it.
Sexy, you not me.
I don't know what you want from me. I know. Can you pull over into there?
These modern women and their attitudes, it's just out of control. Just out of control. Who the heck does stuff like that? And this is what happens when you have modern women whose dads treated them a certain way, so they're not going to lower their standards for a man. They act like idiots, children, to where they think that they can just do this type of foolishness and say something dumb like, oh, what'd you expect me to do? Not act like an idiot and wreck my car.
Points. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero!
Back the up.
I am. You're the only one doing it.
You are not. I will break your glasses with my bare hands if you do not get back inside your house. Do you understand me?
I'm just the witness and so it'll.
Then shut the and do not talk. Out of the car. Out of the car. I'll break the window. Out. Get out of the vehicle.
Hey.
The police are here. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car, the police are coming. You have to get out, you will give a statement. Get out, or hide in there. Or you can hide in there.
She's being smart, because you're being aggressive.
Yeah, I am, because I just got hit, you...
I sat there and watched it.
You try almost getting hit twice on the road within 30 seconds, crash your car, get wrecked, and then handle this, man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Telling me to calm down?
God bless you.
You insane? God bless your stupid sweetheart. Get the back inside your house.
Hey.
Hey, what? Hey, what?
And be good.
Hey, what?
And the cops will deal with it all.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm here.
You shouldn't be hooking up with.
Don't.
Dating in your 20s is messy. Now is the time to give into the urges and desires so that later on you're not resenting yourself or somebody else for it. Your 20s is about learning crisis management, and your 30s is for crisis prevention. I don't know what pheromones have kicked up in the air, but everyone I know is hooking up with someone they shouldn't, and we need to stop feeling bad for it. Who cares? We're all gonna laugh about it. We're all gonna die one day. That's just
You're not going to be laughing about it when you contract. Do not listen to her. Please, for the love of God. She's speaking like you could just get a new body. You can get a new pair of shoes, a new shirt, a new pair of shorts. This is the one body that you have. Like, for the entire time that you are here on this planet, you're supposed to take care of it. And that goes with everything, what you're putting in it, your activity level, sexual discipline. That's like with everything. No man is going to want a woman with 100 bodies. It's not happening. And then they go be like, oh, just lie. Have enough self-respect for yourself to not just let any and anybody inside of you. And on the men's side, don't just be busting up and getting up in any and everything. It's just not right. The HO3 culture is really like a pandemic worse than COVID. They're literally telling you guys in 4K to just give your body to any and everybody. That video got over 200,000 likes. And a lot of women with high body counts either don't get married out of choice or don't get married because nobody wants them. They done had 100 bodies and purple pickle number 25 hit it the best. And they haven't been able to find that again. So they not cuffing nobody that don't do it like number 25. Whole time she'd have never knew what number 25 was if she didn't have 25 bodies. If you made a video right now when you were 26 years old and literally said, hey, 26 years old, still a virgin, you're going to have thousands of comments of young women and men saying, oh, I wish I would have waited. The only people who are promoting this lifestyle are people who live the lifestyle, who have no self-respect for themselves and is wanting other people to have the same regrets that they have.
I don't know why they even think that a man would want that. That's gross. That's disgusting. That's nasty. That shows you have literally no discipline.
What's your thoughts about girls wearing makeup? A lot of makeup.
I think most girls are naturally beautiful. Let me see. This one might need a little makeup, but
You're a lot bigger than Amber, correct? Physically.
I wouldn't say that.
You grew.
England is 6 hours ahead of America. Why can't they just tell us the future?
You actually really cute. Can I get your number?
I would never give my number out to somebody who works at the Dollar Tree.
Okay, yeah, says someone who's getting conditioner from the Dollar Tree. This is $1. I hope not.
$1.25.
Also $1.
This is actually better than most of the name brands.
Bar soap, also $1. Moisturizing hair lotion from the Dollar Tree. No wonder your hair is dry and ashy. Mega bowls from the Dollar Tree. Food, dinner. You hella bold for saying what you said to me. Buffalo style chicken and mac and cheese? You can't cook?
Man, it actually tastes kind of good. Like,
this bitch can't cook. Thank you for not giving me your number. Thank you.
What are you talking about?
Ma'am, just hurry up and give me that $7 you about to spend. I know that's gonna break the bank. Oh! It declined?
I think that's the wrong card.
Like how you declined my number?
The wrong number.
Oh, guess who has money? The 9-to-5 guy, me with the Dollar Tree job. Yes, I could afford this. On the house. Take it. Man, where you going?
Close your f***ing mouth. You are not a sorority girl at a frat party. That is very clearly a fake f***ing baby.
Is this you?
Do that thing with your eyes. Let me see them lips. Attitude and give me face. Eyes, lips, face, wait.
And you know what's funny? Modern women will see this type of man and go ahead and let this man smash. And then when that man sent on back to the streets, no Uber, no bacon, no coffee, nothing, then she gonna be mad at men for not protecting her.
Guys, I just found the love of my life at Home Depot. He's fine, and I want to get his number. The only thing, he's with a kid, so I don't know how foul that is to ask him for his number with his son. But he's fine. Like, Home Depot be having them cuties. Hold on, I want to show you guys. Hold on. Look. They see, he's with a kid. You know, I'm just gonna approach him. I'm gonna act like I'm a lot. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey. Hi. How are you? I know you're with your son, but I just was wondering if I could have your number.
Sorry, you can't.
Okay.
Larry, whatever your name is. Niangalie vizuri. Can you maintain me? Can you maintain me?
You're not my type. Sorry.
I don't even wish to be your type. Please,
Would you date a guy that makes $35K a year?
Oh, I just love these.
No.
Why not?
I mean, yeah, why not? What's wrong, after all, with a guy that makes $35K a year?
I just wouldn't.
Is it about the money or something else?
I just don't think that could support my lifestyle.
I really wonder what some individuals out there actually do with all their money.
So how much do you expect him to make for you to have a comfortable life together?
I don't want to say this.
Oh, that's a good sign.
$1 million-ish?
$1 million?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else wondering if that gentleman would also have to be at least 6 foot tall?
So with that $1 million, what kind of lifestyle are you looking to have?
I'm sure a great many of us were actually wondering that very thing.
I want to be able to travel, have a big family.
Okay.
Give them everything they want and need. And also have money for myself.
Okay. So does your boyfriend make $1 million a year?
No.
But is he on his way?
Yes, I think so.
So you want him to make $1 million when you're ready to have a family soon enough?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You don't expect him to make $1 million right now?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not. But I'm sure there's...
I wonder if they ever think about helping towards this dream and this vision. Oh, well, I popped out some children 20 years ago, and I haven't done anything since. I don't raise the children. I have a maid. I have somebody, a chef, to come in and cook for us. We have a nanny that comes in and watches the kids all day while I go to the gym, go on a bike ride, do a walkathon, just anything that I want to do besides actually helping contribute to the family dynamic.
When I think a man's good looking and then I look at him and then he doesn't approach me. Like, did you not see?
Shut the up. Anyways, boys, we got a par 3 here. There's a little pond right in front of the hole, so I gotta lob it right over that thing.
Oh! I thought you wanted red. What? I thought you did.
You better clean up all this
No,
mess.
Dion, that's too much.
You better clean up all this mess. You better clean up all this mess, though.
That's crazy.
You better clean all that mess up.
What? You do too much. You do a little too much.
Hurry up and clean all that up.
I flew here, and I will say on the flight over, I was sitting next to these 3 kids with their dad, and it really ruined the flight. Sorry, the whole flight, they were just like, daddy, 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 daddy. I'm like, you've ruined that word.
Does anybody else have a husband that they just absolutely cannot vent to?
I shit you not, the very next day after she made this video, her entire transmission just failed. okay? Just going down the road just stopped working, okay? Let me tell you right now, I'm serious. Like, this is me taking it apart, okay? I mean, it's gone. And she called me, and she said, hey, oh my gosh, the transmission is doing something weird. The car is revving. I don't know what to do. Oh my God. And I was like, the car's revving? Oh my God. You think it's a transmission? Holy crap. Oh my God, that sucks. Oh my God, life sucks. And she was like, no, what do you mean? I was like, what? You didn't want to vent? You don't want to vent? You want to vent now? I thought it was just vent to me. It's fine. I don't need to solve problems, have solutions. I don't need to fix your car. Just vent to me. That's all that matters.
Girls should be getting a paycheck every single month from the government for simply just existing. Why? Because we have way more essential things that we have to buy, and I don't think it's fair that we have to buy those with our own money. Also, we like to shop way more than men do, so it's only fair that...
And it's funny because they be dead serious about it too. They think that their lives are more important than a man's. They think that a man anywhere should give them an allowance to buy stupid stuff that isn't actually essential.
I'm a single mom of 3 kids. I will not be dating men that have kids. You guys are not to be taken seriously.
These are the requirements that you need to have in order to date me, a single mom of 3 kids. Number 1 is that you need to be making at least $130K a year, and you need to have at least 2 side hustles. If you cannot make $130K or more, then you are out of my league. How do you expect to give me money for my kids if you only...
I literally don't know. I literally do not know where these women get this entitlement from.
So I am officially 39 and single with no kids. I feel really good in the sense of like, I have just decided to surrender.
I successfully sued my sperm donor, and now I get 40% of his paycheck. You have no idea how happy this makes me, because now I can be a stay-at-home mom, because 40% of his paycheck can support me fully financially.
Give us your perfect first date.
First of all, my man needs to make at least 7 figures. I need a leader, okay? Right. So I need him to be like, yo, the private jet is ready at 8, your dress is being delivered at 6, and the car service is coming at 7.
How many private jets you been on now?
Honestly, that's why I'm not in the dating scene. Because if you're not meeting those standards, I'm staying single. Sorry, baby.
So, if you don't mind me asking, how much do you make a year?
Close to 6 figures.
Close to 6 figures.
Yeah.
But your man got to make 7 figures. Well, you meant to say 6.
No. If he makes a measly 6 figures...
measly.
He needs to at least be of high status.
You serious right now?
I can't block him. I know his intentions he has with you. Like, you don't understand how guys' brains work. And he's not just a friend, he likes you.
No, he doesn't.
And you don't need to explain it to him. You don't need to open up the door for conversations.
His accounts, like, you don't have to block his Finsta. He never even checks that one.
I don't care, block it. He shouldn't be contacting me.
He's gonna know this is because of you.
I don't care.
Because he knows I wouldn't do this. He's gonna think you took my phone and did this.
Block him.
I'm just looking at his page, like, listen.
I know how guys' brains work.
I'm just looking at his page.
I love you.
Love me too.
Come on now, dog.
I'm doing this for us.
Okay.
I'm telling you, G, a girl is out there, man, with a boy best friend. She refuses to delete him. She refuses to move on from him. Move on. You know, I mean, it's not easy, G. You know, I mean, I know this is scripted, but there are men out here every single day dealing with this shit. Oh, he's just a friend. Get up. Hey, you know what? It is what it is. You don't respect me. Because you don't respect me, I'm removing myself from the situation. I'm gonna better my life. You know what I mean? You move on, G.
I get this question a lot, but I'm not married.
Who cares? You're on Instagram seeking valid.
And you can bet, even if she's in a relationship or she's married, she's not gonna stop all that validation. She's going to continue looking for it.
Girlfriends, wife benefits. No more $300 special dinners. Being a girlfriend is primarily a woman auditioning to be a wife. Courtship, to be a wife. Dating is such a waste. Dating is just basically, yeah, I dated this guy for a while. You mean you were just this guy for a while? I know pastors, good guys, married for 30 plus years, whose wife said, I don't want to do this wife thing anymore. Good guys, authors of books, upstanding members of society. I don't want to be married anymore. I don't want to be a wife anymore. Just one day, up and gone. If it happens to a guy like that, who else can it happen to? Women play you guys. They play you up.
I left my wife because she didn't grow and evolve. We got married and I built a business and I became incredibly successful and I evolved into this whole other person. I worked on myself. I became enlightened and she just stayed who she was. She never did any of those things. She was kind and loving and a great mom and never did anything wrong. She didn't cheat on me, but it just wasn't enough. I wasn't fulfilled by that anymore, given who I had grown into. And I knew I couldn't condemn myself to a life with that person who didn't do anything wrong and was a great mom, but I just didn't want it. I made that up. You never hear men say that as the reason for divorce, but you hear it from women regularly. So I want to know why. Ladies, expound upon that reason for leaving your husband. And men, did you ever feel that way, but you just never pulled the trigger? Was that a thought that crossed your mind? I want to know. Hit me up in the comments.
Now, it's funny because the men that are provider men, the men that are out earning their wife and paying the bills 100 and the wife not contributing anything. What if the man said, well, I'm out earning, I'm out spending, I'm outgrowing my wife. I've already outgrown her. What do I need her for? She doesn't do anything. She just sits there, looks pretty, and that's about it. Why would I continue to be locked down to one person? Women in the comments would have a fit.
Imagine you decide to go to a party that your girlfriend told you not to go to, that she was going to be at. And while at that party, you see your girlfriend walking up the stairs with two guys. At some point after that, you muster up enough courage to walk up the stairs yourself and go inside the room. And when you open the door, you see two guys running the choo-choo on your girl. You decide to post a video about it. That video goes viral because you had this text in the video. And women in the comments section were saying that your girl was a victim of SA and that she did not cheat on you. So you release an additional text to show that she admitted to cheating on you. That's still not enough. The same women that want you to believe all women when they have no proof are the same ones that won't believe one man with proof. So you then decide that, hey, since the text messages are not working, I'm going to give you a audio recording.
Honestly, I shouldn't have done it, but I also put myself in that situation and I consented, so it's nothing.
Even with all of that, they still don't want to say she just cheated on him.
What's the problem with dating in 2025?
Cinderella took off one shoe and found love. You took off all your clothes and couldn't find love.
For TikTok trend, then this happened.
Doing one of those TikTok trends, trying to find your husband in Home Depot.
Yeah, wait, actually, yes.
Oh, my daughter's got an app too. Let's just do it. It's not as good looking as you though.
Yeah, what do we got here? That gorilla grip.
Woo!
You are beautiful.
That's my cue to leave.
I have no idea.
Hey, I just want to apologize about my friend's gorilla grip comment. I'm normal, okay? And I do want to say I'm recently divorced, just so you know. Yeah, so...
It's not going up.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Why is it? I don't know why my window...
I am recently divorced, but...
Wait, I'm actually... I don't know how...
If you...
What the f is that? Look like some kind of a tent. What the hell? Ain't no way that tent. Ain't no way. Get out, Lisa!
What are you guys doing?
Listen, ask Alexa a question.
Alexa, what day is it? What's wrong with her? She's not listening.
Now you know how I feel.
And honestly and truly, it's funny, but it's so true. It's crazy how with a lot of these modern women, you have to break it down for them and talk to them as if they're children. Now I understand simplifying things, but if you say something to a woman, you have to give an example, even though it's a very simple concept. I remember talking to one lady and she would be arguing me down about why she should be able to do something. And then I would mirror it and I would say, what if you did this? And what if I reacted like this? Or what if I did this to you? How would you feel? And I think I might have done that 4 or 5 times throughout the course of the relationship. And each and every time, she was really confounded. She was like, I never thought of it like that. I never thought of it like that. Wow, this just opens up a perspective for me. And I was like, that's what I've been trying to tell you for the past 2 hours. Are you okay? And it didn't matter if I said, okay, you know what? I'm just going to try to give you this example off the bat. No, it had to take at least an hour of us going round and round in circles. And then I hit her with the example for her to be confounded.
All right, y'all. So I just broke up with my ex of 5 years. And I literally have no complaints about her. Like, she was perfect, right? I used to didn't have a car. Now I have a car. But when I didn't have a car, she used to let me ride around in her car all day while she was at work. And I still didn't have a job. And and it doesn't get any better than that. She used to pay for all the meals. She paid for the bills, all that, until I got my stuff together. But it was just something about her. It was just something about her I just couldn't comprehend. I can't really explain it to y'all, but she was so perfect.
For the women that are writing angry comments right now, and for the good men that are not happy with this man, don't attack him because it's a parody of a woman talking about her breakup on TikTok. We have seen a few of these now where a woman will come on and she will say that she just broke up with her boyfriend and she doesn't really give a solid reason why. She'll actually list all of the amazing things about him. Look, ladies, the reason why men get so frustrated hearing these stories is because they want you to be able to communicate why. And you're not really communicating why when you're just talking about all the amazing things about him. The real reason why I think you're having a hard time communicating it is because the real reason is that when you started dating him, you didn't really like him that much, but you liked his efforts and he didn't really require much from you. So instead of recognizing that and being honest with your real feelings, you kind of used him. That is why you don't really have a reason that you can tell that will still allow you to look like a...
Oh my god, this looks amazing.
Wait,
What?
we have to pray first.
Why?
We always pray at home before we eat.
Yeah, but the guy here actually knows how to cook.
If your man cannot afford your bills, you need to find a job, not another man.
Now, you know she's not going to hear that. Not at all.
I will never forget when my best friend told me that he was sleeping with the bartender's wife. And he told me that because he needed a favor from me. He wanted me to go to the bar and distract the bartender to stay an hour after the bar closes. Basically, my mission was to keep the bartender busy so he could get busy with the bartender's wife. Problem was, I have a wife of my own, so it just didn't feel right. But that's my best friend, so I told him, okay, I'll do it. So I went to the bar 10 minutes before it closed, and I started a conversation with the bartender as if I was interested in his job. I managed to keep him there 30 minutes after closing, but then he started to get a little suspicious. And he asked me, he was like, why are you still here? The bar's already closed, and I couldn't come up with a lie quick enough, and I felt so bad. I just confessed. I said, listen, bro, I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be here distracting you while my friend's at your house banging your wife. But the bartender just started smiling at me, so I started to get confused. And then he put his hand on my shoulder. He stared at me in my eyes and said, listen, I think you should hurry home because I've never been married.
This is how to make your salt at home taste better and give it a little more flavor. So what I do is I just pour a little bit of salt that I have in a big container into this like that. And I just normally measure with my eyes, not physically but mentally. And then I take some table salt, and all you're gonna do is just put a couple little dashes of it in there like that, not too much. And what this is gonna do is when the flavors combine, it's gonna give it a really nice zest, and it's gonna taste great on whatever you put it on.
I never knew simply.
No, I just don't think I can run this marathon.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can't.
Why would you say that? You're the one who said you would run with me every day. You're the one who made me sign up for this.
I mean, maybe like, I just don't think you have it in you.
Okay, well, I don't think you have it in you to run the 4 miles that you signed up for, but f you, I'm about to go run right now. I'm about to be so fast. You're about to see me out there break records. Bye.
I'm here or what I'm doing, but there's a reason.
Ma'am, we're discussing the rezoning for the Portillos. Do you have any comments on that?
For what?
We're discussing the rezoning on 53rd for...
Well, I live on 63rd.
Again, we're here to hear comments about the rezoning.
Well, I don't like Facebook, and I don't like the internet because I can't find a job. The library blocked my password. Now tell me, does that make any sense to you?
Feels absolutely amazing to finally spread my legs and be the person that I know I am musically.
You just said spread your legs.
I just said spread.
Hold up.
This guy goes in and talking about how women dress in the gym. This video isn't about that. Honestly, at this point in my life, I don't care what women wear to the gym. Do whatever you want. It's like, I don't care. What I did want to say is women will say, why don't men protect women? Then we'll give you the keys to the protection, and you'll say that we hate you for the protection that we gave you. You didn't like the way we told you. I'll give you an example, right? That dude, John, don't know his, John and then B is a long last name. He made a video saying, hey, like, don't go to places that you know have potential danger because it's potentially dangerous. And women were saying that he was a victim blamer, that he hates women, yada, 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 right? And I'm just like, I feel like that's common sense, or at least it should be, right? Like, men will say, hey, don't do this, ladies, because it will attract a certain type of man. And their rebuttal to that would be, well, men should just be better. That's like your driving instructor telling you, hey, be a defensive driver, and you tell your driving instructor people should just drive better. Well, yes, people should just drive better, but there's always going to be a person who's drunk driving, who's speeding, who's driving recklessly, right? So for you to tell your driving instructor, no, people should just dress better, drive better, of course they should just drive better. But that's not going to happen. That's not reality. And I already know there's going to be women who see this and say, oh, he hates women. And that goes into my next point. We'll tell you what to do to minimize the chances of your danger, right? But you don't like that way. You want it to be done a different way. I'll give you an example. What it feels like essentially is like, imagine there's a woman trapped in a volcano and you have this rope that you can throw down to her and then you can pull her up, right? But when you say, hey, I got this rope, and you throw it down to her, she's like, why didn't you just get me a ladder? What? I'm trying to help you, but you don't like the way you're being helped. I try to give you the instruction to say, stay safe, and you say, why don't we protect you? No, we're protecting you. You just don't listen to the instruction of the protection. That's like having a bodyguard, and the bodyguard tells you to move a certain way while you're in the city, and you say, why doesn't everyone in the city just act right? That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to protect, not to. I can't. There's always going to be evil. There's always going to be evil. No matter what men do, you're saying all men should be accountable for other men. Okay, cool. Let's say hypothetically in your world, all men start holding all other dangerous men accountable. You know what those dangerous men are going to do? They're going to become chameleons. They're going to act like the good men until they're in a situation where they can take advantage of you. That's exactly what happens. And first of all, I would say that's exactly what happens now. Most of the time, the bad men act like decent men until they have the opportunity to pounce on you. You think the serial assaulter is acting like a serial?
Modern women say they want a man that listens and communicates effectively, but then they be the worst at communication. They essentially want a man to do what they want the man to do. Well, protect me like this. Have this sort of control, or do it like this. They'll be all up in your face. Oh, well, you didn't protect me right. Or you didn't say what I wanted you to say. Or you didn't come when I wanted you to come. You weren't over here, or you might have done something that I think that I don't know if I like it. You know, I'm thinking of a situation right now, man, right now, where I feel like I did something, and it was the right thing to do. Jumped in, did something, it was the right thing to do, and they still came back to me. That person still came back to me, and they were like, well, we would have wanted you to do it like this. And you're like, what? Not even a thank you, not even a I'm grateful. Well, actually, I think they might have said, you know, I'm glad you did that, but maybe next time do X, Y, and Z. It's like, when you're in the situation, you're not really thinking about that, are you? And number one, number two, you weren't really able to take care of yourself. So maybe let me give you some advice and shut up.